So there are two basic ways of removing carbon dioxide, which is the main greenhouse gas from the atmosphere. The first is very neatly done by green plants, and they've been doing that for many millions of years, of course. They take carbon dioxide, they turn it into plant proteins. The second way is through a more geoengineering approach, essentially sucking carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere in big machines and pumping that underground into geological storage.
Once you capture the carbon dioxide and purified it and crucially got rid of the water, you need to compress it, and under sufficient pressure, around 15 atmospheres, it becomes a liquid, which actually has about the same density, it's slightly denser than hydrocarbon fuels, than oil and gas underground. So you can inject it into exactly the same kinds of rock formations that we find oil and gas in, and sometimes, in fact, they use rock formations that once had oil and gas, which is where it stays potentially for millions of years. We know that carbon dioxide can stay in that form for millions of years because quite often when they drill for oil and gas, they actually find liquid carbon dioxide. So we're talking about finding a safe way to dispose of it. And let me remind you, we are going to have to dispose of it because it's a racing certainty now we're going to make too much.
Overall, the key message, I think, would be let's reduce the amount of emissions to atmosphere that we make. And if we do that, then there's less CO2 to take out of the atmosphere in order to balance emissions and removals, which is what we need to do to stabilise the climate.